What's up, you guys? So I'll be doing spiritual warfare for the next 5 days for the collective. Um, Probably also gonna do a reading about what's your It is so funny that my son barely has winter clothes. What I'm gonna do is I think I'm just gonna um just fold the clothes, put them in a dresser drawer, and then put them in a bag, and I'm gonna send them on their way to my mother's house tomorrow. These are shorts. And these are pants. I'm gonna take this out. And yeah. But I'm gonna do spiritual warfare for the collective for the next 5 days. I really need to find my astro book. I don't know where the fuck that book is at. I got my star codes. But yeah. But yeah. Let's get started. I'm not gonna be on long because my battery is like dead. Make sure to like the live, share the live, stuff like that. Actually, while I'm doing that, I'm actually going to download stars on my tablet. Why does my phone got Hello Kitty all on that shit? So let's see. Let's see. Okay. Don't forget to like the live. Don't forget to share the live. And don't forget to subscribe, most importantly, to my channel here. Okay. Okay. All right, give me the most highest, accurate message of all. Give me the truth and nothing but the truth. Okay, spiritual warfare for the collective in the next 5 days. What is the spiritual warfare? Welcome to the chat. Okay, don't forget to like the live. Let's put me in the algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, you guys. But yeah. So yeah, let's see here. All right, calling on Guardian. Oh no, we're not gonna do that one. Well, let me spray right quick. Don't forget to like this live, you guys, and subscribe to my channel, please. Let's put me in the algorithm, please. Spiritual warfare for the collective. Let's see what's going on. Put my Florida water there. Leave it to me to be multitasking. But let's see what's going on. All right, like the live, you guys. Share the live. Subscribe to my channel. All right, let's see what the spiritual warfare is going on. Tap into the collective. Calling on Archangel Michael. I think for the collective, I am just going to call on Archangel Michael. Like just in general. Arisha Oya and Goddess Lilith is going to be like when I feel called to do it. But like the baseline is always going to be Archangel Michael. So calling on Archangel Michael for the collective, giving the truth, nothing but the truth, the forever hold your peace, ward off any false prophet or shape-shifting energy. All right. So let's see. Amen Ra. Amen. All right. What's up? You said show you. Right? I want you to focus on the message. I don't want you to focus on looks, aesthetics, backgrounds, like none of that. Like I'm thinking about being more faceless in the future. Okay? Don't forget to like this live. Because I don't, you need to be focused on the message, not focus on what I look like, not focus on, dumb shit, whether I have a home, whether I don't have a home, whether, all you need to see is these cards and these hands in all actuality, in my voice. And just focus on the message, okay? I don't want you to be too distracted with, like, imaging. Well, not imaging, but, like, just, I don't want you to be too distracted with, like, I want you to be focused on the message. Okay, I want you to use your auditory skills, not your sight skills. Okay, because it's definitely the message here, right? When dealing with tarot or messing with tarot, it's always for you to go by what you don't see. Go by intuition. Go by. Okay. Don't forget to like this live, you guys. Like, tap the screen. The spiritual warfare calling on Archangel Michael, spiritual warfare for the collective. What is the spiritual warfare for the collective? I'm also going to do the outcome reading on that as well. Okay. Toxic love. So, somebody could be in a connection with someone that's toxic, or friendships like y'all don't really need to be together. Okay. Like, there's somebody, whether, and this could be any connection, okay, like where you bring the worst out of each other. So toxic love, pain disguised as passion, addictive patterns, harmful attachment, can't live without. So some of y'all could be trauma bonding, or it's like, yeah, it's giving trauma bonding, like you're trauma bonding with somebody. That's the spiritual warfare. It's definitely some type of connection. Because here's the thing that I always believe, right? So some people like to call, like, tumultuous. Somebody's a serial cheater, okay? Somebody's a serial cheater. Somebody is like, they are literally losing their sense of self, or losing their sense of self-worth. Because we got secretly side piece here. So secret romance, hidden affairs, being second choice, only late night calls. So you is in a situationship, or you're in a booty call, whether you know it or not. Now, I was telling my mother this the other day, okay? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the chat. Don't forget to like this live, you guys, and subscribe to my channel, most importantly. If you want to book a personal live reading, it is donation-based. You can book it with me. But we got side pieces and toxic love. So, like, the spiritual warfare here is, it seems like with the toxic love and the side piece, like there is somebody that, like, it just seems like the more things change, the more they stay the same. Like there is somebody that has a wandering eye, or there's even somebody, like there's a third party situation here. And this person just kind of juggles back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That is the spiritual warfare here. It's just kind of like, stop allowing somebody to string you along. Stop allowing. There's somebody that, like, this connection has really, and it doesn't have to be romantic, okay? But this connection has really put a hurting on your energy. Like it's really lowered your vibration. Like it's like you may look in the mirror and you don't even really know, like it's like you don't even recognize yourself. The toxic love side piece energy is definitely giving, like, being with this person or continuing to being with this person is getting you to questioning your worth. Like you're questioning your worth. And me personally, now I don't know about y'all, okay? But I got too much ego. If I'm in a situation where I know how to set my ego aside. For those of you that be like, well, how are you spiritualist with an ego? I know how to set it aside, okay? I am very duplicitous. All right. So don't get to thinking that you could figure me out because I'm volunteering information about myself. You will never be able to figure me out. All right. I don't know who that's about. But yeah, somebody figured that they could figure you out through one or two pieces of information that they found out about you, or that you told them. They figured that they got out your whole design. Like they, and a lot of people do that. And I'll be like, that's your biggest mistake. That is your biggest mistake. You see one thing, maybe even one thing you disagree about me with, or like, cause like, I'm gonna give you a perfect example of this, okay? Before I get off into, because this is story time, okay? Perfect example of this. Okay, so I don't prefer black guys, right? Now, a lot of people that, talk to me, they will assume that I'm pro-black, after talking to me a lot. They'll assume I'm an Afrocentric or whatever. But I do not prefer black men. I prefer white men. Okay, I prefer white men or I prefer Asian men. That's my preference. But the reason why is because I'm Afrocentric. Now, most people are going to be confused by that. Well, how are you Afrocentric, but you don't prefer black guys and black guys are black? Well, because I'm Afrocentric. Black men are not Afrocentric. Black men are black, Negrophobic, especially towards black women. I don't like that. That's why they're not a preference of mine. When I can go into a store and like there was one day I was trying to channel, because I was dressed up. This is 90s party. And, I have a thing for Donna Summers. So I wanted to channel Donna Summers. So I had on this 90s hip hop like outfit, but my hair and my makeup was Donna Summers channeled. You know who got me correct? All the black men kept talking about some damn Diana Ross. The first man that got my look right was a white man. Donna Summers. He called me Donna Summers. I was floored. I was shocked. Because all these black men who should know, right, that I was channeling Donna Summers, all they could call was Shaka Khan. But the white man is the only one that got it right. Pays attention. When I went now, Asian men, I just always had a thing for Asian men. But I never been able to like got an opportunity to really like date one. But I've always had a thing for Asian men. Like I don't know why. So one day I got this big ass blue afro wig on, 4C afro wig. Like it is not no Brazilian loose texture. Like this is a Negro wig. And like this Asian man is just looking at me like I'm a goddess, like in awe, like beautiful, like he's in love with my hair. Now, a lot of black girls will say, oh, he's fetishizing you. Like they'll see it as negative, right? Because for some reason, black women believe it's just impossible for a motherfucker to actually prefer dark skin, African features, and afro hair on a woman. Like it's impossible to find that beautiful because they don't find it beautiful for real, for real. Okay? So, like, yeah. I've never like when it came to like other groups, like when it comes to black guys or when it comes to black people in general, like and I wore my natural hair, when I wore my natural hair texture, I used to wear my natural hair texture a lot. And I had grew it out and everything. It was a big ass afro. Black people will always be talking about some damn Black Panther movie, all because of my hair texture and because I'm wearing my natural hair texture out. Like, black people will always be talking about some motherfucking Black Panther movement, or like they will make jokes like my hair texture is not a trend. Like this is the hair that grows out of my scalp. This is not a statement. This is not a black and I'm proud. This is none of that. This is just me embracing my natural hair that's growing out of my motherfucking scalp. Okay? Because the relaxers ain't working. Okay? So I did my big chop. I was rocking natural hair before natural hair was a trend. Before natural hair to rock your 4C natural hair was popular, I was rocking it before it became a trend. So that means I was dealing with a bunch of ignorant ass comments about my hair. I was dealing with a bunch of racist discriminatory comments about my 4C hair, mainly by black folks, before it became popular for a sister to wear her hair out in its 4C texture. Right? So the reason that I don't prefer black men and I prefer white and Asian, right, has nothing to do with me hating being a Negro, right? It's the fact that black men are largely, by and large, anti-black, especially anti-black women. That's why I don't prefer them. So when you're quick to judge instead of probe, you're going to make assumptions about me and you're going to get it all the way wrong because people typically do. People typically get me wrong because they jump to conclusions. Okay. Oh, well, she don't like black men, so there is no way she's self-hating. She don't like. No, I don't like. It's the reason why. The reason matter more than the statement in itself. I don't know what that's about. I feel like you could feel misunderstood, or this person could feel misunderstood by you. But like there's somebody that like they have gone, this is about to get deep. This is about to get deep. I hope my phone doesn't die. But there's somebody that like they are suffering. They kind of feel alone. They kind of feel like they don't have anyone, and it's causing them to be in this Five of Cups energy and this depressive energy and this someone is better than no one. Like they could feel abandoned or they could feel lost. Like there's a lot of hurt and pain that I'm feeling in my heart right now. Okay? Like, but it's causing this person to cling or latch on to energies that don't have their best interests at heart because they feel alone and they feel abandoned, and so they are clinging to this person that means them no good. Like this is deep, okay? Somebody feels abandoned and somebody feels alone here. And the energy is something is better than nothing. I just want to feel safe. I just want to feel secure. I just want to have, even if it's just a piece of a person, something is better than nothing. So a lot of energies are coming into your life, okay? Or this could be you, or a lot of energies are coming into your life, right? Breadcrumbing you or giving you a piece of themselves, right? Don't even have your good interests at heart, but they see a person that they could exploit for their own personal and selfish gain. They don't really fuck with you for real. That's why you're a side piece. That's why you're in the shadows. That's why you're an afterthought. Okay? And you got to be careful because there are some people where they love women who, or men, right? There's some energies, right? We don't want to focus on gender like that. There are some energies where they love people that have known nothing but trauma because it's so easy to, you don't have to give as much. Okay? You don't have to give as much. Only 2 cards, y'all. All these channels is coming through off of two cards. Like you don't have to give as much. Like a compliment. A person that's been through like a lot of trauma, have never really known love, like a compliment will win them over. Like they'll be giving you their 100% when you only gave them 1%. But to them, that 1% means everything. Because that's something that they've been starved all their life. When a motherfucker has been, and you got to watch for that. If you've been starved of something all your life.
Ladies, if you would like to be seen by the nurse, come down to the clinic. If you would like to be seen by the nurse, please come down to the clinic.
And you got to watch for that, okay? If you've been starved all of your fucking life, right? Nobody ever gave you a comment. You got to watch because a person can give you a drop in a bucket and you think they're giving you everything because you're so starved. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know how a person says, oh, the food, like let's say if you ain't ate all day, right? and let's say typically, you know, you think that the food is nasty, but for some reason this food is busting. And the only reason why the food is busting is because your motherfucking ass is hungry. So you gotta be mindful and you gotta be self-aware of the body, the emotions, the thought, right? Because when you're starved of something, and this is why, like, sometimes, like, this is why men don't like for women to conjugate and talk to each other, right? Because if a woman has been starved of something, like, I'm gonna give you another example, like dates, right? Black American women think dates, a man taking them out on a date, like, oh my gosh, he's a big stepper. No, he's not a big stepper, bitch. That's the bare minimum. But because you're so starved, right? So many guys try to dodge taking you out on dates, or so many guys, you know, play hooky with your ass or stand you up or don't want to court you. You think courtship is you done arrive. You think that's big stepping. Bitch, that is the bare minimum. That ain't shit. The only way you're gonna know that something is the bare minimum is when you're looking at other people's, hearing other people's stories, looking at other people's situation, right? Who's done had a healthy foundation, who's done known, who's been loved by their mother or their father, who's been cherished. You know, that is the baseline. That is the best, the bare fucking minimum in all actuality. A motherfucking giving you a compliment is not even scratching the surface, because that ain't shit. But like I said, when you're starved and like you've been treated, you haven't been cherished, you've been taken for granted, you've been overlooked, you know, there is some type of crack in your foundation, right? You are so desperately looking for that outside of yourself, right? You're desperately looking for something outside of yourself. And that is what leads you into making these terrible decisions and settling for these terrible situations that you otherwise would not. It is a cry for help. You feel abandoned. You feel alone. You feel lost. You feel unloved. And you just want somebody to love you, even if it's just a piece. Even if it's just a crumb. Well, I'll take a crumb because something is better than nothing. Sometimes I hate that mentality, but I get it. I get it. Gratitude, I get it. But I hate the mentality of something is better than nothing, because it breeds this energy of scarcity. That this might be the most that I will ever get in my life, so I better just take it. Scarcity. The idea of something is better than nothing is a scarcity mentality. And a lot of motherfuckers don't like me because what makes you think you deserve more? Huh? Because I said so. I deserve more. That's not enough. It is better to operate from an abundant mentality than a scarcity one. And you know, sometimes we're all guilty of a scarcity mind state, of a mind state. We're all guilty of that. You know, that's what makes us settle. That's what makes us, you know, we know that we could do better, but yet we're stay stuck, you know, doing the bare minimum because we are operating, or we're making our life decisions out of scarcity mind state, not out of an abundant mind state. Everything flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. The world is my oyster. It is better to operate from a state of abundance than from a state of lack. So I hate that term, that something is better than nothing. I hate that term. Because, bitch, I ain't nothing. I'm something. I'm somebody, goddammit. Real talk. There is somebody here where I don't know, somebody could be in orphanages. Like, I'm getting a lot of messages. Somebody could be in an orphaned, somebody could be an outcast or some type of black sheep or something like that. But it's just like there's a lack of belonging, a lack of a home. Like, that's the energy. Like, that's really the issue here. Where do I belong? Okay. We've got this deja vu card. All right. Repeating patterns, familiar lessons, unresolved issues. We've been here before. Okay. Trying to find a home in somebody else's staple. Okay. Yeah, somebody here done been through a lot of trauma, a lot. Don't allow people to breadcrumb you. Don't allow the bare minimum. Like, some of y'all, look at the breadcrumbing. Look at the breadcrumbing as I said that. Some of y'all, okay, are so, like, there's a lot of people in your life that are fucking fraudulent, that are fucking fake. Even if it's like, baby, this message is crazy here. This message is crazy. Baby, let me download this Stars app right quick. But this message is very fucking crazy here. Like, with this breadcrumbing card coming out, it's giving minimum attention, keeping options open, vague promises, never committing fully. So somebody just never comes through for you fully. They half-ass. They renege. They stand you up. They leave you on red. They constantly cheating on you. It's like, even though, right, you may, like, yeah. And then we have this unbothered card. So you could be going off on this person, like, because they're disrespecting you, or they're treating you as a sly, or they, like, not treating you as a priority, or they're standing you up. They don't care. This person does not care because they feel like you need them more than they need you, okay? So they don't care. So with this unbothered card, peace despite chaos, calm attitude, detachment from negativity, and not my drama. They don't care. Past life. Previous connections, unexplained familiarity, soul memories, I've known you before. So there's like a lot. Stop going back in the past, digging in the trash, baby. Stop going back in the past, digging in the trash. Okay, these energies does not, like, baby, like, they're coming around when they need something. They're coming around, like, for their own personal gain. Promising you shit that they're gonna do this and that for you. Maybe you feel like that y'all can rehash some shit. But it's like this person is really just coming for a gain. They're not planning for mutual gain. They're not planning to be a benefit to you. They only care about you being a benefit to them and them being a benefit to themselves. Okay, so, like, and this person feels like that you'll go for it because you have nobody. Like, someone could also be doing spells or doing sorcery, basically, where they wanting to cast black magic on you, where basically your love life is blocked, your money is blocked, your home is blocked, like, everything is blocked, like basically you're destitute. Like, they're wanting to do some type of destitute spell work or destitute black magic because they feel like that this will make you crawl back to them in despair. Like, they don't give a fuck if you're, they want you. Look at the 11:11 as I said that. 11:11 on the clock as I said that. Okay, that is significant. Somebody is basically trying to strip you of everything and everyone, okay? For some of y'all, this could be your own child, right? They're trying to isolate you, make you feel like you have no one so that you will break and cave into their demands, where you feel like they're better than you, don't have nothing at all, so they're better, you know what I'm saying? Even though they're not actually being a benefit to you in any capacity. If you feel like that you need this person, or this person is being some type of benefit to you, collective, they're not. You're benefiting them. They're not benefiting you. Okay. Somebody like you, they need you. You don't need them. But somebody could be trying to do some type of reverse psychology on you, or do some type of reverse like spell work on you. Definitely trying to, like, I'm telling you. And they're smirking and they're smiling and they're at your like downfall, okay, or what they're perceiving as your downfall, or what they're perceiving as your tower moment, or as you're crumbling. Like, they're loving it, okay, they're loving it. This person, yeah, they just feel like that they don't have to be a better person for you. Like, they just don't feel like that they have to. This person feels like that you're alone, you don't have no one, you're desperate, you're this, you're that. Like, they don't have to. Like, they don't have to be a better person to you. They don't have to like be equally yoked. Okay. With this inner child energy coming through, yeah, I don't like this person. This person is giving me reptilian reptilian energy. The outcome is inner child, healing childhood wounds, reconnecting with joy, playfulness, restored and return to innocence. So I feel like you're about to get off of this like circus. You're about to get off of this clown show, um and you're about to start healing your wounds and start healing yourself. We've got this wake up call, like, enough is enough. Okay, spiritual awakening. There's some energies that be coming into your life. They're literally coming into your life only when they need something, or when they need something from you, and then like when it's time for them to be there for you, they don't show. Or these energies, they like you, their likeness or dislikeness of you is contingent upon like what you could do for them. So like if they have to help you out in any way, they have a nasty attitude. If they have to wow, this is some dark, nasty ass people. Wake up call, spiritual awakening, sudden clarity, urgent awareness, can't ignore anymore. Yeah, so you're gonna be realizing like that these people are a liability. You're not the liability, they are. Like, you're gonna be realizing that the whole time they need you, you never needed them. You're going to be waking up to your power, collective. We've got the spilled tea going on. So secrets exposed, gossip spreading, leaked information. Oops, it's out. Yeah. So somebody is also going to be getting somebody's also going to be getting a wake up call. Okay. Somebody's going to be getting this wake up call, that like they thought that they were the limelight of the show, and they're about to get a wake up call that it actually was you and not them. Okay. Like, something got lost in translation, collective, basically, where like this energy thought that they were the star of the show, thought that they were the beans and butter, thought that they were the cream of the crop, thought that they were, the Beyonce of the group. And you're going to be removing your energy from this person, and they're going to realize that you were the Beyonce of the group. That you know what I'm saying? Some of these energies could also, like, if they were with you, like, a lot of women were interested in them, and now that like you're there, that you're no longer with them, or you decide to cut ties, like, they can't get no hoes. Like, no women are interested in them now. Okay. So we got ascension. So spiritual growth and higher awareness, next level consciousness, elevating myself. So there's somebody that's doing a lot of reverse psychology on you. A lot of reverse psychology, these energies. Okay. But I do feel like that you're going to be ascending, that you're going to be waking up to who you are. Probably now, as you don't watch this motherfucking reading, you're going to be waking up to who you are, collective. Like, for real, for real. And you're going to realize that the people, places, and things that you thought you needed, you didn't actually need, but they needed you. Okay. You're going to be taking your power back. That's the outcome. Yeah. But for some of y'all do have a lover that's in and out and in and out and in and out. Like, see, like cuffing season. you know, tax season, or they know you got money, or they know it's payday, or like they're gonna be coming around on your paydays. They're gonna be coming around on your deposits. Okay, cook clean. All right. And then once they use it all up, or once you have no more of it, collective there, once you have no more of it, or once like you use it all up, like these energies are going to like be gone. Rinse and repeat. Okay. Yeah, like when you don't have nothing to give, or when you're broke, that's how they really feel about you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so you have like, yeah, people who they only like you based off
Brother, I need help.
what you
What's
could
up?
do.
Can you
Based
help?
off what you could do for them. Okay. Yeah, this is quite sad. But I feel like, yeah, you're gonna be realizing that you're the Beyonce of Destiny's Child. Ooh, that's some nasty energy there. Like you're gonna be realizing. Okay. What is the bad karma of these energies? I can already sense what the bad karma is, but like we still gonna pull cards. Soul contracts, fated connection, karmic relationships, spiritual agreements destined to meet. So they're karmics. So you've been dealing with a lot of karmics. And look, gaslighted at the back of the deck here. Reality distortion, emotional manipulation, question, insanity. You're imagining things, gaslighted. So these karmics were brought into your life, right? Whether that be karmic children, karmic lovers, karmic family members, karmic parents, karmic jobs, karmics, to wake you up and remind you to exactly who the fuck you are. So these energies may have wanted to shadow ban you to who you were. Like they wanted you to be like lost about who you were, about your worth, about your value, about your, like, for real. We got the cuffing season and the bounce back. Yeah, so these energies, they yeah, commitment issues. Okay, very wishy-washy ass energy. Very so I feel like, I don't know, these energies, they tried to break you, and we got lessons learned here. So yeah, the whole point of these karmic situations coming into your life back to back to back like this is to remind you that you're a bad bitch. To wake you up to your Akashic records, to who you are. You're a bad motherfucker. That's the reason why you are like, for real. It's kind of like you've got some type of amnesia, or you forgot. You've like, it's to wake up your senses, to wake up your intuition, to wake up your gifts here. You're very gifted, okay? Very beautiful as well. Some of y'all are going to be on a glow up journey, like self-improving your looks, your wardrobe, your hair, your like, for real. Okay, like you're going to be coming into your Saturn return, okay? Yeah, your glow up, you're for real. Like you're going to be stepping into a healed version of yourself. But like, yeah, this was like really good reading. But that's all that I got. Deuces.